doing, YouTube? Matt with Master Beer Reviews back with yet another review. And we're going to be doing a little barrel-aged beer action. Beer we've never had before, from a brewery we've never had before. And that is Full Pint Brewing's Rye Rebellion, which is an Imperial Stout aged in rye whiskey barrels. Sounds delicious to me. So let's hope it is delicious. Like I said, never had this beer, any beer from this brewery before, nor have I had this one. Obviously, I've never had anything from them. I've never had this one. So yeah, new brewery, new beer. Super excited to give it a whirl, as I am all new stuff. It's kind of a common theme. Anyway, as far as what it says on the label, it says Full Pint Brewing Company, a handmade brew with revolutionary taste. That's the second thing I've read on here. It's a little pretentious, a little bit out there, but hey, if they show and prove, then more power to them. Rye Rebellion, Imperial Stout aged in rye whiskey barrels. Let's see, that's that on there. On the side here, government warning, bullcrap. Super kudos to them. Stamped on the side, vintage 2014. There's no Best By date, there's no whatever. It actually stamps it on here. It almost looks like it's I don't know if it's an after stamp or whatever, but just the fact that they put that on there, just thank you. Anyway, Rye Rebellion. Western PA has its rebellious past regarding whiskey, especially rye whiskey. In honor of brave men that stood up to the tax collector, we have created Rye Rebellion, an imperial stout brewed with 4 different types of rye and aged in rye whiskey barrels. It says beer nerd stats. And it has malts, pills, crystal, aromatic, roasted rye, crystal rye, flanked rye, chocolate rye. Hops, Columbus, and Tennang. And 55 IBU and 11%. Nice. So yeah, brewed and bottled in North Versailles, PA. And that's about it. Label-wise, I dig it. It's very, very, very reminiscent of old kind of like Western style wanted poster kind of stuff, and that's exactly what they're going for, and that's exactly what I get. It's laid out thoughtfully. It's laid out with taste. It's just a cool label. I dig it. Oh man, the fact that they put 2014 vintage on it just makes me excited, because everybody should do that with any beer, whatever it is. And the fact that they do it, some small little, I don't want to say podunk company out of Pittsburgh, because I don't know who they are, but that, my friends, is dark. I'm going to give it a nice rigorous pour there. A little bit of funk in there. Decent head at it. Almost 2 fingers. Nice creamy-ish top. Seems to be wanting to stick around for a hot second, but we'll see what happens. And color-wise, that is dark as dark could be. So I couldn't tell you what else is going on. Such is life. Let's see what she has on the old nose. You can smell the rye whiskey barreling in there. It's not overpowering, but it's definitely there. Other than that, it's very subdued. You know, a little bit of roasted malts. Little bit of sweetness there, almost like a molassesy sweetness. That's pretty much it. But it's nice. It's not in your face. They're there. In a good way. It's really hard to explain. Like sometimes you get a beer and the nose is super in your face, but it's like overpowering in one form or the other. And then sometimes you get that, and then you don't taste anything in the beer. But then like sometimes you get it's very subtle, very delicate, but in a fluffy, gentle, good way. Very delicate, very nice. I have high hopes for this sucker. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nice roasted malts, nice molassesy sugar to it. Yeah, you know, that tiniest hint of what you'd expect, a little bit of like espresso-y coffee there. And that's about it. I'm gonna dive right in here. Cheers. It's off. It's not a bad beer, but the barrel aging is off. It's way too tanniny, at least for my taste. It's very simple beer, not in your face, very, very on the nose. Subtle roasted malt. You get that tiny, it's not a burn from the alcohol, but it lets you know it's there. Tiniest bit of heat whatsoever. Not overly sweet. Actually, not sweet at all. There's some sweetness there, but I thought it would just be a little bit more. And that tanniny oakness from the barrel is just very, very present. It's not overpowering, but it's there. It's there. Yeah. Just unbalanced is what it is. Good idea, good in theory. Just seems like it was executed just a little bit off. And that happens sometimes, you know? Yeah. It's kind of hard to get past that. That over oak tannininess. It's just kind of a star of the show, which you never want it to be a star of the show, obviously, so, yeah. You know, not a bad beer, you know, just a little bit unbalanced. You know, if they could take this beer, I'm not sure how long I didn't look it up, I didn't see anything about it. I don't know if this is the first year they brewed it, but if it is, take this back to the drawing board, kind of, you know, tweak some things, dial it up, dial some things up, dial some things back, fix what they're doing, and they might have a winner in their hands. But as it sits right now, rating wise, I would give it like an 80. Yeah, an 80. I have to give it an 80. I almost want to give it higher just because I feel like I think I know what they're trying to do, but they just didn't accomplish it, and that oft oak taste for me just kind of kills it for me. So I'll give it an 80. That's the thing, 80's not a bad score, so I'm not calling it a bad beer. It's just unbalanced is what it is. Availability, again, availability and value, I've never seen it before in this area, so I give it like a 1. I've only seen it one place, and I got the last 4-pack. I just picked it up just because it was a lot. They were like, oh, we have this left, and we only have one left. I was like, screw it, I'll grab it. I gotta review something. And value-wise, I think it was like $13 for a 4-pack. It's not, you know, not the best beer in the world on being unbalanced. I give it like a 6 on a value scale. So yeah. A little disappointing. I've been on a little disappointing roll tonight. I reviewed a bunch of beers and had super high hopes for all of them, and been kind of let down a little bit. So you will have those. They can't all be winners. So and again, not that it's a bad beer. I'm not trashing it. It's just it needs to be tweaked. That's all. There you go. Matt with Master Beer Reviews. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or something or other or whatever you wanted to say, leave it in the comment section below. If you know beers that you think we should try, especially local stuff that gets no distribution outside of your area or your state, and you'd like to see it up on the internet or get a little bit more publicity, please let us know, because we want to try new stuff that we've never heard of before. Nobody's ever heard of before, so it'd be awesome if you'd hook us up in that fashion. And yeah, if you'd like to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Massive Beers in all 3 of those places. Way more active on Instagram. So if you want to check us out anywhere, check us out there. Yeah, another review down. So hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit more well balanced. Is that even the correct grammar? A better well balanced beer than this one. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.